The WWE Women's Championship is up for grabs. The former champion, the irresistible force, Nia Jax, looking to take her title back in a last woman standing match. Incapacitate your opponent so they can't make it back to their feet at the count of 10, and you're the champion. One of the most brutal matches in WWE. Nia, Tiffany for the title, last woman standing. Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, last woman standing.
It's Tiffy time.
Well, back in January of 2025, Tiffany Stratton would cash in her Money in the Bank contract to defeat Nia Jax and win the championship. Tonight, Nia wants her title back, but things have been heating up over the past couple of weeks, especially last week on Friday Night SmackDown.
This is gonna be a last woman standing.
And it is always a bad idea to talk smack to the face of Nia Jax. And once again, just like a week earlier, Tiffy was flattened by the irresistible force and attempted cash-in by Miss Money in the Bank. Naomi was foiled by Nia Jax, and while their backs were turned, Tiffy struck and stood tall.
And Naomi is the wild card in all of this. We'll get into that story in just a couple of moments.
The following contest is a last woman standing match and is for the Women's WWE Championship. The only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent until she cannot stand and beat the referee's count of 10. Introducing first, the challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax! And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the Women's WWE Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
You know, for a long time, Tiffany Stratton, a protege of Nia Jax, did a lot of Nia's bidding for her over the past year or so until, oh, wait a minute, Nia Jax wasted little time going after Tiffany Stratton as referee Dan Engler calls for the bell, and we're underway. Remember the rules, last woman standing, no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications, no countouts. You incapacitate your opponent till they can't make it to their feet by the count of 10.
This is the ultimate physical test in WWE. You have to quite literally break your opponent to secure victory.
And Nia Jax already ripping the protective pad off the top turnbuckle. Tiffany Stratton sends Nia Jax outside the ring. And Tiffany Stratton now, the women's champion, with a baseball slide, driving Nia into the Arabic announce table. And now Stratton taking the fight to Nia Jax here outside the ring. This is going to be a physical battle. And what shocks me most of all in all this, Wade, is that Tiffany Stratton was actually one to make the challenge for last woman standing against the irresistible force, Nia Jax, who goes hip first into the steps.
And I agree with you, Cole. I have no idea what Tiffany Stratton was thinking. Your advantage against...
Oh, goodness!
Jeez. Oh!
Steps right to Stratton, floors the champion. Now the official gonna begin the count.
I'd love to say that those steps hit Tiffany Stratton's knee, but they didn't. They hit her knee, her ribs, and the point of her jaw.
And now Nia drives her into the apron and continues the assault now on Tiffany Stratton, and Nia Jax gonna clear off our announce table.
you're right. Just as I was saying, Tiffany Stratton's advantage against Jax is movement. How are you going to move well when Jax is about to break everything?
Oh, Samoan drop right on top of our announce table, about breaking the champion in half.
Find a part of Tiffany Stratton's body that is not bruised and battered already. We're about 2 minutes in.
The official on a count of 5 now. Tiffany makes it back to her feet, but Nia will drive her back down again. Nia Jax dominating the early going in this matchup. We're at a count of 5 with Nia Jax down. Back to her feet, though. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, top rope crossbody. Lateral press will be no cover in this match. It's last woman standing for the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton now up to the top rope. Measuring Nia, center of the ring. Tiffany gonna fly with a swanton, connecting. Count of 2, Tiffany drags herself back to her feet. Now the focus goes to the challenger, Nia.
Nia is stirring, and Nia is briefly, anyway, back up.
Yeah, great move by the champion, though. As soon as she saw Nia Jax getting back to her feet, right back on the attack, didn't waste any time.
Really impressed with Tiffany Stratton shrugging off the amount of offense that has already been thrown her way.
And now Tiffany gonna launch herself up to the second rope. Nia Jax, though, able to regain herself. Tiffany up on Nia's shoulders. This isn't gonna be good. Exposed turnbuckle, face first goes Stratton.
And that might be a knockout. Start counting, referee.
Count of 2. Nia Jax could be closing in on what would be her 3rd world championship.
Stratton is barely stirred, and this count is starting to get dangerously high.
Count of 7 now. Tiffany trying to use the ropes to her advantage. Count of 8. Makes it back to her feet at 8. But Nia Jax right back on the assault.
Well, weakening clearly now is Tiffany Stratton. That's as high as the count has got thus far. 2 more seconds, and Nia Jax has the gold once again.
And Nia back outside on the hunt. Listen, Tiffany Stratton is a tremendous athlete. One of the best in WWE today. She's been a great champion, but it takes a different type of individual to be able to compete in a match like Last Woman Standing.
Yeah, and I think Tiffany Stratton made a major strategic error tonight. I think she wants to get rid of Jax for good. And again, this count continues getting higher because Jax has just been stalking her like a zombie who will not go away.
Count of 7, count of 8. Stratton barely makes it back to her feet before the 10 count again. And Nia Jax driving her into the barricade. This has been a fairly, well, uneven match. Nia Jax really taking out the champion, and now placing her on the table. This could be a disaster for Tiffany Stratton.
Bit of swagger in the step now of Nia Jax, who has concocted something nasty.
Now splashes through Tiffany and through the table. Splat goes the champion, and this could be it. Will Tiffany Stratton somehow rally here? A count of 5. Halfway to the title is Jax. We're at 6. We're at 7. Stratton trying to get up. A count of 8. Uses the barricade. At a count of 9. Drags herself barely to her feet.
9.5. You couldn't get much closer. But what's it worth, Stratton? What the hell can you throw back after absorbing that?
Well, you saw the look of disbelief on the face of Nia Jax that Tiffany Stratton somehow, maybe instinctively, made it to her feet before the count of 10. But it could just be a matter of moments before Jax wins another world title. Well, she already got crushed one table, might as well take out another.
6
or 2.
7 8.
Count of 8 once again. Stratton makes it back to her feet. Nia Jax with a steel chair to the ribs, one to the spine, drops the champion. Tiffany brought the chair into the match. Perhaps she wishes she didn't.
Both women going to be hurting so bad at this point, but clearly gotten the worst of it.
And this could be the end of things here for Tiffany Stratton. If Nia Jax hits this.
The biggest weapon in the match.
Annihilator! And Nia's not done yet. One more time, this time with a steel chair. Annihilator to the steel chair, and Tiffany Stratton may be down and out.
Completely splattered Tiffany Stratton.
Count of 5, halfway there. Halfway to the championship for Jax. Count of 6 now. Count of 7. Stratton trying to pull herself up at the ropes at a count of 8. A count of 9. Stratton makes it to her feet. Jax catches her in the ribs again with a kendo stick.
Right on that weak spot. Although saying that, where is a weak spot not on the body as Stratton? After this level of abuse, and Jax, although she's taken a lot herself, is looking fresh as a daisy.
Nia.
You're the champ. Glancing up at that, that is truly terrifying.
And Nia Jax setting up the table now. Looking for the final blow. Uh-oh, with Tiffany on her shoulders, Nia's gonna climb the ropes here. Gonna go up at least one more to the second. Looking for a Samoan drop through the table. Looks like she did to the announce table earlier on tonight. Tiffany, though, trying to slide down, lands on her feet, looking for a power bomb.
Oh, no!
Power bomb through the table by Stratton. Both women are down for the WWE Women's Championship. Count of 5. Nia Jax beginning to stir. Count of 6 now. Who will make it back to their feet first? Count of 7. Count of 8. Count of 9. Nia Jax beats the count, so does Stratton.
Both women up at 9.5, although up perhaps isn't the right word. Oh, God.
Well, Naomi said earlier tonight, I'm going to pick my spot. Maybe it will be tonight. And Miss Money in the Bank heading to the ring. Naomi maybe looking to cash in Money in the Bank. And if she does, that means, I guess she'd be a part of the last woman standing match.
Well, cash-in didn't quite happen. Tiffany Stratton cut Naomi off at the pass.
But she's going to use the Money in the Bank briefcase as a weapon. She knows very well how to do that as she drives Jax into Naomi.
Well, you get 2 for the price of 1 here.
Jack, Stratton. Oh, prettiest moonsault. And now Jax is down. Naomi did not officially cash in. It was thwarted by Stratton.
Split second away from it, but the damage might be done here.
Count of 6, Nia Jax down and out. Stratton looking to retain the championship. Nia trying to make it back to her feet. One last gas by Nia Jax, just beats the count.
You cannot keep Nia Jax down for 10. It is impossible. Too strong.
Uh-oh. 2 tables, perched outside the ring there. Nia Jax, evil intentions, looking for a suplex of Stratton. And Nia hung up on the top rope. Stratton.
As dangerous a place as you can be for Jax.
And using the briefcase, Jax through both tables. Nia Jax is down and maybe out. Count of 4. Count of 5. Nia Jax yet to stir. She may be out. Jax may be out cold. Tiffany Stratton is the last woman standing.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Wow, what an absolute car wreck of a matchup. The entire ringside area has been destroyed.